Hey Ryan, how are you?
Good, I'm good.
Yeah. So obviously a lot of changes been happening at UCF this spring, new coaching staff. Although for you, it's the same wide receivers coach. Just going through all the changes, everything's a little bit new. How reassuring was it to you knowing you were going to work with Coach Wyatt, someone you who recruited you and you've been work with? Was that kind of something that you could rely on going through all these changes?
Oh yeah, Coach White is like, he's had my back even when the whole situation happened. He's always calling me, he's keeping in contact. It was amazing to see that he's been able to come back because like you say, he recruited me. Me and him are from the same area. Like we got this special bond, and it's been amazing to have him back. And it's just gonna pick up where we left off, pretty much.
Of course, Wyatt, Coach Wyatt stays, but Coach Malzahn and his staff come in. What do you think of Coach Malzahn? What have you? How is that relationship developing, and what do you like about him?
I love Coach Malzahn. Like I tweeted out, I trust in the Gus Bus. Ever since he got here, he's just been championship team. He's been doing everything that he can to like get us to buy in. And like just going through practice, I feel like we're all starting to buy in. And like he's always preaching championship team. And about him, he's always trying to get us to know the reason why we do things. And it's been amazing just to understand the reason why, just so I can grow as a player. And he's been an amazing guy on and off the field. And I love him. He's a good coach.
Ryan, kind of talking more about that a little bit. Like, how have you seen the team kind of respond to everything? Is everyone excited? Like, how has everyone kind of responded to the changes? Is everyone kind of rejuvenated now as you kind of look ahead and start working towards 2021 season?
Yeah, I like you said, ever since he got here, I feel like through the whole process, the whole changing process, we all got closer. Like before this, like I would talk to a certain amount of defensive players, but now I feel like it's like a brotherhood. Like Coach Malzahn, he's always talking about brotherhood, family, just buy in. And I feel like ever since the whole thing, it's just helped us get closer, and us getting closer is gonna help us win a championship.
Ryan, looking at the wide receiver room, you guys lose Marlon, Jacob, and uh, Trey Nixon. Some three main guys that were a big part of the offense last season. Now it's you, Jalen Robinson, but a bunch of younger guys who maybe haven't seen the field as much because they were deeper on the depth chart. But what do you like about this wide receiver group, and what have you seen from some of the guys this spring so far?
I mean, we're all hungry. Like Wyatt was always preaching. Yeah, you always lose. You're always gonna lose somebody. But like when Gabe left, we have Marlon. Before Gabe, it was whoever. Like we're just not gonna lose a beat. Like just because they left doesn't mean like the young guys were hungry. They're gonna come practice. They've been practicing, just working so hard. At the end of the day, next man up mentality.
Ryan, last year you were maybe kind of that third or fourth receiver, but now, like as Jason said, a lot of these receivers have graduated and moved on, and so they're going to rely on you to be one of the main guys. Something that they didn't have to rely on you that much last year, but knowing you're going to be one of the top receivers, does your mindset change going in? Like this is a really big spring for you. Obviously, a new coaching staff, you want to prove it to them, but have you kind of got that in your mind that you need to be maybe more of a leader and stuff like that going forward?
Yeah, I feel like I've had to come in more in the leader role, which is like something I'm not really used to because I've had the older guys. But like at the end of the day, I'm a buy in. I'm a lead. I'm gonna do what I can. Like just because I'm gonna be the leader. Like I got to watch Gabe do it. I got to watch Trayvon and all them do it. Like I know what it takes to like be the leader and just have a successful group. And I think we're gonna have one of the best units in the country.
On that topic, in terms of leadership and stepping up and maybe becoming more of their number one or number two guy, what are your goals for this spring, and maybe what have you kind of seen from yourself in the past week or so?
I go from this spring just grow each and every day, just get better and better. Just grow, develop myself, develop new skills, become the leader like I need to be for the young guys. But like at the end of the day, these guys are hungry. They're dedicated and they've been working hard. So my job as a leader is not as hard just because how hungry we are just to win.
Ryan, what do you think an offense is going to look like under Gus Malzahn? Obviously, a lot of the same talent returns. Dylan's an excellent quarterback. How different do you think it'll be from maybe what you guys have run in the past? More balanced, or what are you kind of seeing in the early part of spring?
Yeah, more balanced offense, like more downhill. We're gonna get after it. Coach Gus, like outside of receiver, he wants us to be like one of the most physical groups. So we got to buy into that because we have every now and then we'd have to block, but we're gonna be downhill offense, but we're gonna still have them explosive plays just like we always have. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait.
Ryan, what kind of development have you seen out of Dylan Gabriel? This is year 3 for him now. And, obviously he's taken on a much larger leadership role. What have you seen from him on the field, on and off the field, actually?
Dylan's just been he's been an amazing guy on and off the field. Like he's always texting us outside of practice, making sure we're there, doing like all the little things, always checking on us. Dylan's just been an amazing quarterback. He's always been able to just, like he says, he's a gunslinger. He can throw, and he's just watching him in practice. He's hungry. Like he's hungry probably than the most I've seen since I've been here. He's hungry.
Ryan, who's kind of impressed you maybe, early on in spring? Has anyone kind of stood out that's maybe had a good 5 or 6 days out there?
Brandon Johnson, a transfer from Tennessee, he's been doing really good. Amari Johnson, the young guy, he's probably one of the most hungry guys on the team. Like he's gonna make a difference. Jay Flash doing his thing. Corey Thornton locking stuff up out there. Devontae, like our whole defense. Our defense is gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, last one here from Jason.
You just mentioned Brandon Johnson, kind of an older guy, a bit more of experienced player. What have you seen from him? What do you like about him? And what does that type of experience provide to the wide receiver room?
Brandon really reminds me of A-Rob, the guy that just left. Like he's calm off the field. You could chill, vibe with him. But on the field, he's hungry. He's gonna do what he's gotta do. When he gets in practice, it's game time. It's go mode. Like focus up. Like don't bring none of that nonsense to him. Like he's been just an amazing guy to just look up to and just help me develop my skills.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.